Welcome to the Thinking Green News Moment. I'm Chris Schneider. Today my guest is Scott Neeson with Water Furnace. Welcome, Scott.
Thank you, Chris. Nice to be here.
Smarter from the ground up.
That's right. That's Water Furnace.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, we are using ground source heat pumps to provide all the heating, all the cooling, and potentially all your hot water for your residential applications.
Well, that sounds earth-friendly.
Yes, it is.
Good. And so in Wisconsin, there's different applications that would be available depending on how your property lays out. And so what kinds of alternatives are available for someone that's considering using ground source
Sure.
heat pump?
Well, first you're going to evaluate the site and the home. And the home's envelope will determine how many BTUs of energy you need to keep it cool or keep it warm. In this case, we are a heating dominant market. But once you decide that, then you go to what kind of a loop are you going to use to both extract and reject energy from the ground and to the home. So the vertical loop is one of our more popular type loops. This is typically used when we're looking at smaller lots and smaller landscape to work with. In the case of the most common loop in Wisconsin, the horizontal loop fits very well. We have thousands of these throughout Wisconsin.
And so you're able to extract heat or cooling from earth and be able to push that into the home.
Correct.
And you're able to do that on a year-wide basis, year-long basis, and provide energy that's virtually free. And so when you come out and do this analysis, what kind of a time frame are you looking at? And then if someone wanted to do something like this, how much time does it take for you to actually conduct the excavating and get everything in place?
Sure. Well, depending upon the home and the geology, if we run into a lot of rock, it might take a little longer. But on certain applications, we're in and out on the same day. Literally 4-man crew, I should say a 5-man crew, including the backhoe, where we'll show up at 7 in the morning and they'll pull out by 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
And what kind of warranties are available? And I understand that perhaps tax credit is something that should be of interest for viewers as well.
Correct. The machines from Water Furnace are warranted for 10 years. That's parts and labor. The loop in the ground is typically warranted for 50 years. It'll last hundreds. But yes, there is a tax credit available today. It is a 30% federal tax credit. That's a no-cap 30% tax credit on the entire installation. Now, it must be an Energy Star installation in order to qualify. But the bottom line is business is good. And regardless of the size of the lot, we can make geothermal work in this climate for both your heating and your cooling and potentially for all your hot water as well.
Is there a deadline on the tax credit, Scott?
The tax credit is 2016.
Okay.
It's scheduled through 2016. Yep.
Well, that's a great incentive for people to look into a system that will use Mother Earth and treat her very friendly. Is there a website where people can get more information?
Yes. For information, go to waterfurnace.com. A tremendous amount of information on that website. You can also call me anytime at 608-566-3272. That is my local number, and please feel free to call me.
Is there any other issues about Water Furnace that you'd like to communicate?
Well, sure. Water Furnace has been doing geothermal for over 30 years. It's what we do. It's all we do. And the exact year might be 28, something more like that. But bottom line, we've been doing geothermal a long time, been in the business, and it's all we do. We're very focused on it.
Well, we're glad that you're doing that with Water Furnace. Thank you for participating in the Thinking Green News Moment. This is Chris Schneider with the Thinking Green News Moment.